Hi! You're active! Yay! I missed you! I literally love talking to you every second of the day and seeing you and everything about you. Aw, we should date then. JK. Unless... No, what the fuck? I'm not ready for a relationship. Stop pressuring me! Oh, okay. Cool. Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between. Welcome back to my channel. Here I'm called Heffelbeans, but you can also call me AC. How's everyone doing today? Figured I'd ask. Tell me how you're doing today. I wanna connect with my audience more. Anyways, today we will be covering r/nicegirls. Who doesn't love a nice breath of insecurity on a lovely Saturday morning? Anyways, so without further ado, let's get right into the content. Yeah, I know, I'm getting into it now. And what is that? It's quit raining, I'm gonna work on the tables. What tables? I do farm tables. Again, I don't know what you're talking about. Like what's in Blank's house. Again, I don't know why you can't explain yourself because I'm again getting really annoyed with you. This is now the third time I've had a few questions on this very topic. What are you talking about? I didn't ask for a photo, I asked for an explanation. What are the questions? Whenever, I'm done with this. This is the exact reason I can't stand talking to you. I build tables like that now. You've already said that! I asked for an explanation, and now this is, I think, the third time I've asked you for an explanation, and yet you still can't give it. Is this some kind of game you enjoy playing? Because I'm getting really sick of it. What do you want explained? Alright, I'm done with this crap. Huh? What? What was there to say? He makes tables for a living. I'm so confused. I genuinely want to understand what's going on in her head because I don't know, man. I feel like that was pretty cut and dry of an explanation. Weird. Hello. Hi. Are you Blank? I am Blank, yes. He showed me that you wanted to add him on Snap the other day. And I gave him wanting to have your man's friends added. So if you want Blank to like coordinate plans and hangouts with and such, unfortunately you'll have to settle for little old me. With our relationship, those are just our boundaries. Blank doesn't have any girls on Snap aside from me, and I don't have/talk to any guys on Snapchat. Only in the rare instance he adds his own friends because he broke his phone and needs to use mine for a few months. So yeah, because I'm assuming you want to add him to like coordinate hangouts and such with Blank. And though any plans or anything will have his full input and all, he just always drawn the line at not having other women on social media out of respect for me. He quit the other day and I wanted to make sure he was cool. Oh? Yeah, he didn't quit anymore. He's working there again, and I'm sure Blank could have told you that. Because I'm sure it was the guys that informed you that he quit at all. So it was sorted out the next day. Why would you make sure he's cool though? Nobody knew why. You're his friend's girlfriend, and his friend already knew he was okay. Oh, he told them. He gets upset sometimes and can't deal with the shit that goes down there and having to stay there all day, and us not getting to spend more time together, etc. But it's all sorted now. He's good. Still working there, but will not be there as often because it just doesn't work for him. Well, okay. Have a good night. And he hates weed and doesn't like it being in his face and being pressured to smoke all the time because he wants to quit. So kinda hard when you're surrounded by it, and everyone always trying to get you to hit something and not respecting that. I understand the concern and appreciate it, but really, may I ask why you thought it was appropriate to reach out to him when he's Blank's friend? He's a homie. I'm sorry, Blank, but he's not. Blank has no female friends or homies. Okay. It's not appropriate, by his standards or mine. He's my fiance's first and foremost. He's friends with the guys, but he has no female friends. I understand if there was any confusion on that, but that's how it is for us. I would, for example, never have Blank on social media or reach out to him except if Blank asked me to on his behalf because he couldn't. Blank also saw him just the other day after this happened because I was there, so if you spoke to him, you'd know this, but Blank has no relation to you as a friend or homie. You are simply his friend's girlfriend and he treats others with kindness, that's all. I don't think I'll ever understand being in a relationship and being, like, so insecure that you don't want your partner to have, you know, friends that are the same gender of the gender they're attracted to. What are bisexuals supposed to do? Just be alone? If you truly love and trust your partner, this shouldn't be a big deal to you, frankly. And the fact that she's panicking so much because another female is showing concern for her partner is a little bit disturbing. I hope she can get whatever this is sorted out before the wedding, because yeesh, they're gonna have a hard time in marriage. There's a nice place for drinks on Yorkville Avenue I've been to a few times. You mean bar? Am sorry, I do dinners, not bars. Am Christian, I don't think a bar is the best place to get to know someone. How about a tea/coffee instead? I don't take coffee. Are you trying to avoid paying the bill? I can't believe a whole-grown, beautiful woman is me. You expected me to meet you in a bar. Am so offended. I don't do dinner as a first date. That's why we won't have one. Thumbs up. What's wrong with coffee? I don't like coffee personally, or tea, but frankly I feel like a first date should be, you know, something that isn't super expensive. You should use your time on a first date to get to know somebody instead of just immediately splurging your money. That's a weird word. And again, I feel like people that are so adamant on like, you're gonna take me to dinner and you're gonna pay for it are just there for the free food. Yeah, people are like, oh, hashtag girl boss, make that man pay for your food. But at the same time, how would you feel? I don't think you can handle me. How you mean? You just laying down watching TV, you're easy. Nah, babe, you gotta... Nah, babe, you gotta eat... What make you think I'm not? I'm not that tired. Lamau, you just don't look like you'll do that. The F does that mean? Baby, when these glasses come off, it's about to get nasty. Ew. Matter of fact, next date, I'm wearing contacts. Matter of fact, swimming goggles. I'm just playing. But really, what made you come to that conclusion? I give off doesn't eat vibes. Better wear swimming goggles cause it's shook. Gone get what? What? Damn, you never been with a white guy. That must be what y'all think about white guys. Lamau, no, it just give you don't eat. What the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? Lamau, well, I'm just saying. Send me a picture of your card. A picture of my card? To get this. What is happening? Why is this subreddit so deranged today? Yeah, you look like you get no hoes. Give me your credit card information. Also, this entire conversation was just disturbing. I did not want to read all this. It is too early. So, I'm gonna be passing out. Hope you sleep well. I'll see you tomorrow. Sleep well. You need to wake up and come snuggle. Hee. Blake, slow down. Good morning. I need a sign that you're alive before I commit to a drive-to there. Oof. You ghosted me, girl. I was sleeping. I didn't get to bed until 4 a.m. Oh, you poor thing. Can't believe you sent me a booty call. I mean, that's normal. Can't come home and sleep the second I get home from work. How do you figure? The midnight snuggle text is all. Oh yeah, I forgot men think snuggling is sex. That's my bad. Hey, when it's at midnight, but also like I said before, I'm not into any of the random hookup stuff. When it's at midnight and I got off work an hour before that, you know, that's a fair point. I'm not going to argue, you can think what you want. No, I didn't mean to imply anything. But anyways, I was just trying to reach you before I committed to the drive is all. You're an hour away. Well, if you wanted to plan something else in the future, I'm open to it. But I will say, I get the impression you're not very interested. If that's the case then, I absolutely wish you the best. It was nice having a little chat the other day, and you seem like a fun person, Blank. Sounds good. I love when people waste my time. It's the best, honestly. Not trying to waste your time at all. Thought we were meeting at 10. Didn't get any answer for a while, and it's an hour drive. Unfortunately, I have other things I'm doing today. Truly did not mean to disrespect you. I'm sorry. You insinuated twice that I was a whore, but I'm not supposed to be disrespected by that? Okay, lol. Not at all. My goodness. If that's what you got out of what I said, then clearly we aren't on the same page regarding communication. Also, you can do what you want with your body. I'm not the kind of person to shame anyone for anything they do. I truly hope you're able to find happiness in someone you vibe with. Goodbye. You're a psycho, honestly. I wish you nothing but ill will and misery because that's what people like you deserve. So glad I stood you up. I made the right call there. What did he do? I'm so confused. I feel like he was doing things right. I'm so confused as to why she got so angry. I feel like it's safe to assume something like that when you text someone at midnight, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just, you know, ill-experienced. And why do you have to end it being so disrespectful? You weren't on the same page, so he wished you the best and left. So why did you feel the need to call him a psycho and, like, freak out on him and say, you deserve nothing! You deserve nothing! I hope you burn! Like, what's wrong with you? Who's C? Blank's friend's roommate. She wanted to place a bet on Blank's game. And it lost, lol. Where did that happen? W. So when you were out with K and you're visiting guy friends from college, you were actually at W with C? Was with E. They host a ton of people at W for the game. And then I met up with K and Co. at B and was with them for the rest of the day. So just you and her placed a bet together? We were all placing bets and she didn't have an account, so I offered. Damn, so that's what you do while you're out. And threw an insta-follow while you were at it? Being nice and making friends, yes. You deadass sat next to this girl and helped her place a bet and followed on Instagram. Like, what are you doing actually? I actually hate this setup we have, because you're just acting single. She could have just as well been a dude. I would have acted the same way. But she's not, she has a vagina, and thinks you're flirting. That's the whole principle. I don't think you should act all buddy-buddy to girls. I guess in my head I'm just 1000% not flirting, so it's hard for me to comprehend. You followed her on Instagram, bro! I feel like she did, I forget. Because she thought you're into her, Lamau. I have never gone out and giving a guy the vibe he should follow me on Instagram. She's in our friend group. No, you would have already been following. So at some point someone has to follow. Am I never supposed to follow friends? Girls, no. Not right after you've made them feel so special letting them play a little game on your phone teaching her and shit. The interaction was, I'm betting on blank. Anyone went in? Yeah, throw 40 for me. Done, lol. Then the following just doesn't make sense if you spoke one sentence. I was likely already following well before that. Nope, it's in order, my guy. Yeah, like a few weeks. Well, this has been super enlightening, finally seeing how you act when you go out. So are we just gonna do this where we just act single then? In which case I want no more participation, or are you gonna try to see my side and not do it? Oh my god, make and break. Bro, run. Dude, again with this thing, like, oh, no one at all is allowed to have any friendship with someone of the same, like, attraction that you have towards someone. That's stupid. I've got so many friends that I have, like, you know, like, I'm attracted to a certain people, and I hang out with people of that gender because it doesn't matter whether or not what gender they are. It matters whether or not I'm attracted to them. And I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to unzip my friend's pants all the time. I'm not like all up in my friend, because that's not weird. That's weird to me. You know, you can still be friends with people of different genders, even if they're the gender that you're attracted to. Because this argument, it's like people act like humans have just like ooga booga me mate now brain, which is not entirely true? Oh, I didn't have your number saved. I just thought you were really cute, and would love to ask you out as my date to a formal. And it's fine. Thank you for the offer, and the compliment, but I have a girlfriend. I see. But I'd love for you to hang out with the group. We love your vibe. The truth is, I also often fantasize about you, but I just never know how to approach. Can we just go on a date, and if we don't like each other, then we part ways? No one has to know. Scumbag! Dude! I can't stand homewreckers. They suck. I can't stand them. How could you possibly want to be the other woman? Because if they can cheat on somebody for you, they will cheat on you in the future. They've already proved that they're capable of doing so what's stopping them from doing it again? I'll never understand it. Oh, he dumped his girlfriend for me. Or, oh, like, is that what you want? You want him to dump his girlfriend for you? Because I would hate that if someone was like, I broke up with my girlfriend just for you. Because what are they gonna do in the future? Break up with me because I found someone better than me like they did in the past? That's stupid. People like this obviously don't have the mental capacity to think maybe 5 minutes into the future. It's disturbing. And with that, I think that's about all the time I have for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like my content, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you think one of your friends would like my content, make sure to share. Leave a comment down below. Hey, how's everyone's day been? Anyone have any plans for this weekend? Share your plans. I'm curious, and I want to connect with my audience more. I hope you all are having a lovely day, and if not, I'm sorry, and tomorrow is another day. Five Nights at Freddy reference. Shut up. Well, anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, sayonara.